Welcome to Radio Fixer's channel. Subscribe for upcoming videos. Welcome back. I want to thank you for all the subscribers watching all these videos. Really, my goal is to create these videos so a brand new person can use the information and be able to get into the hobby. It is really a wonderful hobby and very rewarding to bring back something that totally dead back to life and sing again. I did my best to organize all these videos so you can find it much easier. I suggest to go to my channel, look through the playlist. You can find it easier for each project. And meanwhile, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and subscribe somewhere in the bottom. I remember when I had my first 50 subscribers, I told my wife, I said, guess what? I have 50 subscribers. She paused a little bit and said, how many people live around the world? I said, gee, I see. So folks, what you want to do, somewhere in the bottom there's a subscription button. Go ahead and select that, and also there's a bell. Select that bell so it notify you whenever I upload new video. Put your thumb up. What this does, it notify other people they enjoy this hobby. Go ahead and share it to other people. Help me if my subscription goes up, man. Make me look good. All right. I appreciate you. So these are my robot soldiers that I'm going to restore. They're coming back from the war, all broken, huh? As I showed you earlier. All right. There are two screws here you're going to take out. You don't need to take this out. These are separate. Just these two first. So after removing these two, make sure they're out. Otherwise they're still holding. Okay, both of the screws are out. Let's put it aside. Alright, the way you disassemble this, I already started on it, You have to be very careful in the back. Let me show you this. You see, this is the back. So here, where those openings are, so the other side goes inside here, that it holds it like that. The front part. Okay, this is the front. You see this little thing here? This little, that's where actually it comes here. Like that, right? So if you press the front, it's not going to work. You press it against that little hold area. First you start from the bottom. Again, the back side. You press it a little bit, take it apart a little bit. Let me show you. I already separate them. You see what I'm talking about? You press this down the back side. You press it gently, you pull this. When you pull this one, it pop up a little bit. That one still is holding. Then I use the wooden thing, put it right here, right? Then I came up, pressed against this portion a little down. You don't want to do too much, you're going to crack it. Then gently you pull this apart. When one side comes out, you do the other leg again, press it. Remember, you have the wood here, right? Not all the way, just a little bit. You press this out. Then you don't need to press other side. You just move this a little bit like that. It's going to pop out like this, you see? The other side comes out. All right? Then the top side, again, the back, has the same thing. See here, these two areas? So to release it, we need to pull this a little bit up, okay? A little up, like that. You see, then it's start coming out. But you should be very gentle with it. Alright? See, it comes out. Alright, again, the head, we are not concerned about that. Then you release this, of course, from the battery right here. And the head, you just move this up, hold here, pull this out, you see it comes out like that. Alright. Put the head right back here. You see there's a little opening here. It's going to be like that. So that's how you take it apart. I struggled with it for a long time. Then of course that's how it comes out. They just put them like this. You put this aside. Alright. See there's one screw right here. You just release that. And before doing that, you want to unsolder it from the speaker. Then remove that. Or you can do vice versa, whatever works for you. So remove this screw. I'm doing it this way so you see it. It's just one screw. This is shorter screw than others. The others, you see, they're longer. See the others? They're longer. Shorter one is for here. Those two that they were holding the back, two longer screw. This is a shorter screw. So put it aside. Now remove the head. What they did, they put the wires under this ferrite. You can move the ferrite just a little bit and take these wires out like that. See, like this. Alright? See, it's holding over there. Be gentle to pull it out. You don't want to yank it. Take your time. One thing I just noticed under the magnifying glass, this tuning condenser, the plastic right here at the top is broken. It's broken. It's like a bolt like that. Alright, finally what I did, I used a razor. Gently I went around where the glue was and then used this and popped it off. So you see the cover now is out. Now I can get to the rest of them. Man, that was tough. Be very careful when you use this to cut it because it's so small. You don't want to cut anything or damage anything else. Just take your time. Take your time. You know, this radio's seen it around for many years. A few more days, it doesn't hurt anything, right? Already took two smaller screws off. There's 4 of them to take that piece out to see what's going on. It was both like this. They're very, very small. And this is just to show you how large this tuning condenser was. Of course, this is, 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents. 25 cents is too big. Of course, 10 cents is a small. You see that? That is how large this is, size of 5 cents. Now let me show you those bolts, those 4 bolts that I removed. I'm going to compare it to grain of rice. See, that's the bolt here. That's a grain of rice right here. Is about 1/4 or 1/5 of the 1 grain of rice. They are very small. That's why I had a hard time to install them, take them all out, install all the 4. Just want to show you, if maybe if I move it here, you can see it better against this one. You see, just end of the rice, a grain of rice match that bolt, so it is pretty small. You see how big the grain of rice is here? Just imagine. That's why I had a hard time to take it out and put it back. I just want to show you some comparison so you see how small this thing is. Alright. Oh, by the way, have you seen this? It took me a while to get around the house to find those. I don't carry cash anymore. Credit card we use everywhere, even in fast food, wherever we go. So I think using change, people, they don't use, at least myself, I don't use them at all. I don't have it in my pocket anymore. As I mentioned, majority of these radios, if they build in Japan, Japanese transistors, they build very well. You don't have this type of issue. But when they build them in Hong Kong, the quality of the part are not great at all. Let's see if they solve it somewhere. He soldered right to this one. Oh man, it's going to be tough. I have to unsolder it. This is going to be tough. The tuning condenser moved, that's why it's making all those noise, because that plastic has several cracks, and also actually is broken right here, as you see. So to take this, I have to unsolder here, and those two, I believe they are trimmers. You can adjust them. They build junk. Definitely this plastic need to be replaced with something else. Let me think about how I'm going to do this. I'm going to unsolder this speaker from this unit, so actually I can take it out and work on it. I'm going to take a couple of pictures because I don't have a schematic, of course, for this, so I know where everything goes back together. I'll take this out like that. Darn, there's not enough space here. Definitely I need to use my magnifying glass so I can see. Okay, this comes out. Alright. Of course this one was already fall off. I need to figure out where actually going to hook up. And another wire here that goes to the head for these lights. Another one was out too. No wonder was not working. Again, all these radios, being, I think this is made in Hong Kong. It's not a good build, I'll be honest with you. The only reason I like them because they're unique, they're different. The plastic is in very good condition, good material and plastic. But the rest is not that great. Let's figure these things out, okay? Can we do this without a schematic? I'm sure we can, right? Look how they solder this thing. Gosh. I need to take this out, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another picture, at least I know where this wire goes. You have to document all these things. Otherwise, putting it back together, it's going to be very hard. So this shows me that the yellow, okay, I got that picture as well. This one I need to figure out where I'm gonna go later, but right now I'm gonna just focus on one thing at a time. I can put this aside. It's very, I like them, I don't know. different. That's what it is, different. Remove this wire. I'm trying to video so you can see. Right now I'm not really concerned about transistors or capacitors yet. First I want to fix the issue here. Alright, let's figure this out. Folks, I have to use my magnifying glass to be able to see. I need to use this, so if it's too much light, my apology, I gotta be able to see this. It's so small darn thing. See, this is broken. One piece, two, three different locations. It's a big crack. Can I glue this? See? See that? I mean, it's broken all over. And the thing doesn't come out. I cannot take this out. If I could take this out, then it removed all this from the board. There's two screws there, right there, one here, one other side. But this doesn't come out. I try everything you imagine. See, that's what they did. See that? So you see this movement, that's why that needs to be fixed. Alright, don't damage anything. If I want to unsolder that, I should be able to get underneath this. I don't know how they hook this up. See, it's not coming off. Of course, this on and off switch, I want to see how I can move this out. The way they make that, I guess they didn't want anybody can fix it. How I'm gonna do this? See, there's a crack here, crack there, crack there. Is this fixable, folks? What do you think? Since broken so many different pieces, let's see. These are the nuts I'm going to take out. Put it back going to be hard. Taking it off, of course, is easy. See how small this is? I mean, this is tiny. Man, I wish I could take this out. It could be much easier to work on this. A few minutes I will let you know what I'm doing. When I actually figure out what I'm doing. I know you cannot see anything because I'm under this variable condenser. I'm trying to unsolder. Move the light to show you what I'm doing. You see this bar here? I'm trying to, this one, I'm trying to take it out so this comes out. Don't know if it's doable or not. See, I'm trying to take that out. Maybe I can fix it. I don't know, but we will find out. Come on. Okay, this is out. Move this around so you can see it. See how it's small? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. How I'm gonna do this darn thing? Let me check it out. See, this is also one piece broken. That wire was so small, it broke off, and I want to put it together. I need to figure out what to do. Okay, how they design this? Can I create something like this? See the crack? Right here, here, and these two pieces are broke off too. Seems like these screws, they're not gonna come off. It's like riveted in there. Let's just a piece of junk, you know. So I have a few Japanese radio, and you don't see this type of thing with those radios. They're much better built. These are just piece of junk. The way they build them. They didn't think about who is going to work on it. I guess they made them to just throw it away if they don't work. Maybe I'm going to crazy glue them together first. Now putting these nuts back together, and it's going to be a challenge, folks. But I have no other option. Where is the bolts? It's right here. I need this piece, and this is the bolt. This is not, I'm sorry, this is not. I'm going to put it here. I have 4 of them. I'm going to worry about that later. Of course, this is going to be glued right here. What I'm going to do with that crack in the middle, it's totally bent. No, they're flat. It was bowed. This metal here, you know, bowed. That's why I had a crack here. I assumed this hole was too small for that. We're going to figure it out, right? Somehow I need to... If this could come out, then I could fabricate something for it. Let me think about this. I don't know if you can see it or not. This one, the 3 sides are broken. See the 3 corners. And also there's a crack in the plastic, as I mentioned before, all the way through. Totally cracked. I have some of this called Gorilla Super Glue. I'm going to try to glue this back together to see if that's going to work or not. Let's see. Hey, we can try, right? We have nothing to lose. First, let's figure out where everything... I know where this goes. This goes right here. Just don't want to glue this to it. Okay, let's see if this is doable or not. I'm glad I had some of this. Okay, this goes right here. It's so hard to work without magnifying glass. Need to bring it all the way, line up right there. That's lined up. Hopefully this works, folks. Yeah, it's perfect lineup. Let's see if this Gorilla Glue gonna work or not. Maybe I put some here, middle of this crack. See, right here. I'm gonna wait those dry before I add more. Close the top so it doesn't dry. This thing's supposed to dry pretty fast. Okay. As I mentioned, this is the mouse pad, so I can move it around. See, I use it upside down. It's much easier, see? I'm gonna add some glue here this to continue this crack. Yeah, if this screws could come out, this part, I could enforce it with another thing. But unfortunately, I can't. Other product I use instead of this type of glue, I use, you know, CPVC or PVC glue. Those are also hold very well. This is small one, goes there. Oh, I'm gonna add glue here because of the crack. There's this crack right here. To see if that's gonna fill it up. I'm gonna fill up this crack right here too. As you see, I'm doing one piece at a time. Just take your time. Doing this crazy stuff, I take patience. Okay, let's position it correctly. I'm spreading the glue. to make sure all the cracks are fixed. Okay, one more. Hopefully after all this thing gonna work. The last one is giving me a hard time. Okay, just want to make sure it's lined up, because if it's not lined up, then it's not gonna fit correctly. Before totally dry, install them if need a little adjustment or not. Let's see if it fit. Okay, this goes right there. I just want to make sure they're all lined up. Now let's line this up here, this wire. Okay, hopefully this will work, folks, otherwise I waste a lot of time. Okay, everything lined up. Now I'm gonna let it dry. The reason I did that, because if they bend a little bit before they're totally dry, when you install it, they all gonna now stay that. If they dry it, bend it, then there's no way you can fit it. So, and I didn't press it all the way down. You just lined it up because I want it dry before pressing it all the way down. It's much better than before. So we will see, right? I don't know how long it's gonna take to dry. Now putting those nuts in this little screw, I have to figure that out how I'm gonna do it. I mean, they are, man, they are a small, itty bitty tiny one. But we're gonna figure it out, right? That's all we can do. One step at a time, don't give up. I don't know why this was broken. Maybe they pressed it so hard, you know, and that cracked. Or when they were assembling it, that's what happened. It took a while to figure this out. So what I did, I put the nut over this is the smallest one, and it hold right in the top of this. Then turn it around, put it right in top of the bolts like that. Then with the other one I start turning it. Hopefully that makes sense. It took me a while to do all of them. I'm not going to make it too tight because I don't want those crack again. Alright, just want to get it started, okay? Of course it has a cover. The cover can go over it. Something like that. Yeah, that's it. We will see if it fixes or not. I'll be honest with you, it takes so much time to make these videos, editing, uploading, and make sure there's enough information that it actually makes sense, you know, if you want to follow. At this time, I want to take the opportunity and thank my subscribers with their uplifting comments. You always encourage me to upload more videos, since this is just a hobby of mine. Again, I appreciate you. Enjoy all these videos, and you all have an awesome day. Take care. If you're interested to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and you will be notified when a new video being uploaded. You have a great day.